Let's analyze together the latest earnings of advanced micro devices AMD.
Let's go. Welcome to Trading HD. First of all, remember to read the disclaimer right here and also in the description below. Wow, look at that, guys. The earnings and revenue, they were released. And, positive surprise factor. You can see that in the earnings, 1.75%, and in the revenue, 1.81%. Below, we have the indicator of the net income. We're going to talk about it just right now. At the end of this video, we will read your comments from the previous video. We have a couple of comments, so thank you very much. And also, you can see right there a question mark that in the previous video we were asking you, how do you see this support level right there? Strong enough to bounce the price right there, or will the breakout happen? It seems like for now the breakout has occurred and the price is going to lower levels. Maybe due to the situation of the general market, we had this kind of Black Monday and all that. So let us know in the comments your thoughts about the general market and this stock, and let's continue with AMD.
Wow, look at the surprise factor, a little bit positive, normally that's good for the stock, but it's going down because of the general market crash. Obviously, it's affecting right now the most all these tech stocks, popular US stocks. So Nvidia, you can clearly see this happening the same. And obviously, with AMD, it's a little bit more sensitive because, we have a net income that, yeah, is positive, but it's not the same as Nvidia. Nvidia, like with the last quarter, was like more than 20 billion of net income, and right here we have only 200 million.
It's completely different, the numbers. But of course, the market cap is also different, so you have to take into account the whole picture in our opinion. And right here we have this latest net income of this quarter, 265 million, and the same quarter from 2023. It's interesting, we had 27 million, so 10 times more, more or less. Wow, very interesting data right there. And then in 2022, wow, the numbers were great. We're insane. In June, we had like 447 million, so almost double from the current number. So, how do you see this situation? Have you been following AMD for a long period of time? And did you trade, or were you investing in this when these latest earnings of 2022 or even earlier were going on? How did they affect the market? Let us know in the comments below if you know about them, because past price action, past fundamental analysis, past experience can help us to act better in this present moment.
And look at that, the net income, compare the net income with the chart. We always love this indicator because you see right here in December 2022, I'm sorry, 2021, like they had a net income of almost 1 billion, and it was one of the best moments of the stocks. And then the net income started to go like lower, 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 even entered into negative territory back in March 2023. And that was actually one of the worst moments of this stock in the last couple of years. So obviously there is a huge correlation between net income and the price action. But then we have, according to the last quarter, it should go up, because the net income is better than the previous year in the same quarter, and also better than the previous quarter of this year. But the thing here is, like, if we see a market crash, normally is the stocks like this, especially like this, tend to go down the most, because they have a huge market size in all these indices, S&P 500 and in the Nasdaq 100. So obviously they are more sensitive.
It's interesting, to see the net income with the price action right there. Obviously, you can see that there is a kind of correlation, but in some periods, it isn't like that, because you can see like during 2022, you can clearly see that the net income was sideways and the price started to go lower very, very fast. Here, during the start of 2023, the net income was in negative territory, going a little bit lower each quarter, and the price started to go up, so maybe they take more into account the forecast than the present results. Like they
Exactly.
get that idea, for the future of the stock. They see the opportunity. They think, okay, now that people have sold the stock, the price is lower, the net income is not the best. Not a lot of investors entering right here. They see that opportunity. Let us know in the comments what do you think about it, and if you see right now this kind of market crash situation like an opportunity to enter at lower prices, or you think this will continue. I think that's something very, very interesting, and we can right now see the forecast section.
Yeah, let's go to the forecast. Let's see what analysts from Wall Street are thinking about this stock. Wow, this is obviously happens when we have like a market crash, that we have all the estimates that are better, than the previous results, because obviously the price has been going down. So even the minimum estimate is positive.
Yeah, exactly. So if you take a look at the price when it was trading around $180, maybe this, the average was around that level. and the minimum one was $50 below, more or less. So right now, all in the positive territory. These 45 analysts, offering that year one price forecast. So what do you think about it, guys? Do you agree? And also the numbers, I think it's interesting. The average is 188, so we could be talking about 1 year price forecast to reach again the price that it was trading during July of this year, and also during March. Or no, it didn't reach that level. In March, it was like $200. So the maximum one could surpass it, but all our levels from the start of 2024. So this correction has been huge.
Yeah, definitely. And look at that, Enrique. We have the earnings per share forecast and the revenue. It's gonna
Yeah.
be like very positive in the next years. Actually, this is very good. Like okay, if you buy the stock right now, according to this data, you should have like a huge performance in 4 years. Obviously over time because it's exponentially going up. But obviously, I think the only risk that we have right now with AMD is not maybe the financial results, but actually a market crash. If this market crash continues, obviously AMD can suffer as well as Nvidia and other tech stocks.
Yeah, I think there are a lot of factors as usual in trading. Nothing is for sure, so we have to be prepared for all the possible scenarios. What is your opinion, guys? Do you think it's a good moment to buy AMD and this type of stocks? Do you think it's a bad moment and the reasons behind it? And going back to the daily chart, to the 1 hour time frame to see with more detail this last breakout, I think it's interesting to talk about it. We will see if this has been a false breakout or a clear one. For now, the price is below that kind of support area that we have in the previous videos, and you can see the price got broken out right here after this small support area being bounced, and from there we had one retest, two retest, and then a third one, and right now kind of a fourth one, and the price is lowering again. Maybe this acts as a support and we see the price going higher from here. Maybe this level is strong enough and they will bounce the price, sorry, they will reject the price with more strength to previous levels, or maybe we see another retest and the price being around these levels. A lot of possibilities, and what I want to say with this is how do you see it? Because I'm very happy to read different opinions, different perspectives, and all based on your own trading strategies and styles.
Yeah, also we are watching right now the volume profile, guys. Remember, this is like the most traded volume in a period. So obviously, between June 28th until today, you can clearly see right here the volume profile. So obviously, we have two areas, between that one until today, and then we have also from July 18th till today. So the point of controls of both scenarios are talking about that the stock should go up, according to trading volume, because right now here in this lower part there is less trading volume. Obviously, that you need to think, the possible scenarios, but this is one of the reasons the stocks after a crash go up again, because they tend to restore the previous loss levels.
Yeah, very interesting situation from the technical side, the fundamental side. Wow, a lot of hype around it, in the markets in general. That's why we recommend you to check our other videos. And right here, we're going to paste the comments from the previous video of AMD. If you want to appear in this section, leave your comments below. Or if you already commented, we will read them in the next video. So right here, we have, the first one, Jessica Kendall. Daily def oversold, was long 400 shares today at 137, but only held to 139. We'll look to get in again on any pullback before earnings. Okay, so thank you for sharing your trading strategy right there. How did it go? Did you finally entered into the pullback before earnings? Did Were you waiting and you didn't see the situation like as you expected? Let us know below. Obviously, if you bought at 137 and only held 139, that could be a good trade. You got $2 right there. But how did you see it and how did it go? Let us know below in the comments. Thank you for that comment.
Yeah, obviously you want to buy the stock before the earnings or even after the earnings. Both strategies can work. You have to analyze the latest trend. You can use the 1 hour chart, the 4 hour chart, and you draw lines, the various lines that we are experiencing right now. And if you see a breakout above certain area, in this case it would be like around about something about 139. It would be good signal. It would be a good signals to signaling the end of the downtrend. So maybe you can enter there. Other people, you tend to buy at the bottom, which is for me the most difficult part, because it's like trying to grab a knife that is falling to the ground. But some people do it. Some other strategies can work, but the second one you need more experience.
Yeah, and I think both have their positive side and their negative. In one, you enter later, but you have like more confirmation. But if you buy and it's a false breakout, you bought at the worst possible point. And if it isn't a false breakout, you enter at the best point also. But kind of mixed opinions. In technical analysis, there are a lot of opinions. Also in the fundamental side, as traders, each one has its own experience. So thank you for that comment. And if you have a trading strategy that they want to share with us, let us know below.
Yeah, we have the second comment, deep dive, discovering. I think it's taken out already. Okay, yeah, it's suffering a lot of volatility, this stock, and actually, it could, as I mentioned before, the market crash, the general market crash is behind all this downturn of AMD, and you can actually check other tech stocks, and they are experiencing almost the same thing. You go to Nvidia or even Intel. And the interesting thing here is like the ones with the weaker financial results are the ones that suffer the most. That's why Intel is going down like absolutely crazy. We have actually, we're gonna show you guys. Let's go, Enrique, to the Intel Corporation chart and look at the 4-hour chart, Enrique. Look at that incredible downtrend we're talking about.
Wow.
Wow, more than 37%, and actually it's in 2009 levels. And this
Yeah.
happened because of the financial results. You go to the net income and look at that. This is just beautiful, to see the correlation. Not beautiful for investors, obviously, but it's beautiful to see the correlation between earnings and price action, minus $1.6 billion.
Yeah, wow, what an example right there of when it works. You can see like it can affect it a lot. You can see that red candles right there. And also, we're going to analyze right now SMCI, super microcomputer. You will have the video right here, and we will talk about it just right now. Before we read the last comment from the previous video of AMD, also from Deep Dive Discovering, all technicals appear bullish. Yeah, that's why we saw in the previous video also from the analyst rating, they appear bullish also.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, maybe they changed. We don't know. We haven't checked like the indicators, the moving average and all that. And how do you think it is right now, Deep Dive Discovering? Do you think this is a better opportunity, or maybe it was like at $120 that movement when the price started to bounce to a higher part? Or did you change your opinion? Let us know in the comments. Thank you very much. And we're going to end this video with the SMCI chart for microcomputer. A bit of spoiler, you can see right there this crazy movement. Also the earnings, they appear to be kind of negative. So if you want to see the video about this, check it right here. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video.